In this video, I'm going to explain how to perform this new glitch that I just found called ghost stick clipping. This glitch allows you to clip anywhere in the entire world, to my knowledge, as long as you have auto build and a straight wall. So, as you can see here, and I can show you a few other clips on the side uh, for performing this glitch. This relies on similar mechanics to the video I shared yesterday of ghost stick flying and actually uses almost all the exact same mechanics. However, what in fact we abuse is the interim ghost state of objects that you have from the auto build canceling. So effectively, how this works is that we perform just the same procedure as ghost stick flying. However, when you bring up the auto build to start, the auto build cancel and then get the ghost stick flying glitch, you actually want to be beside a wall. And by doing that, the game automatically moves the object that pops up in auto build closer to Link. And what in fact actually does happen too is the fact that if you're beside a wall, the object that you bring up in auto build is kind of in this collision free ghost state. If you move it out of the wall when it's first spawned from just pulling up auto build, then it becomes like a ghost collision state wherein the object itself, even though it's in that ghost form, actually like pushes off of objects. But what we're aiming at here specifically is, in fact, as you can see here, when I jump back to this other clip, we want to have the ghost object inside of the wall that you want to clip through. And so, because you're beside the wall, it brings your ghost object from the auto build close to you. And because you do it right in front of the wall, it's inside of the object with no collision. And you have to make sure not to bring out your object outside so that it gains collision, because otherwise you can't clip through. But pretty much you set this up just like this, and then you do the auto build cancel, and then from here you can see that we have the setup where the ghost stick is still through the wall, yet because I'm beside the wall, Link is right next to it and I have the ability to control, and then all you have to do is pretty much walk forward and press A to get on the ghost stick. And because it's already through the wall, and specifically because you have good speed, it completely clips you through the wall. And just as easy as that, you can clip pretty much anywhere in the game, to my knowledge, that has a flat wall. If you do this in a place where the wall is angled, this in fact doesn't work because your ghost stick or any object that you pull up auto build with against a sloped wall actually just goes way too far above Link rather than clipping through the wall. And so that stops that from working. But in most cases, you can find straight walls in a lot of places. As you can see here, one interesting state is that if you do this ghost stick clip and afterwards continue flying into water state, and you get off or forced off, Link can get, as you can see right here, into this weird fall state for a while, and you can mash out of it. But pretty much this allows us to go almost anywhere in the game, because with ghost stick flying you can go upwards and horizontal in any direction you really want. With ghost stick clipping, you can go through any straight wall anywhere in the game, and as you saw earlier, that allows you to do stuff like this, go into water, get underneath places, or you can clip through walls in the depths. And so then that allows us to actually go to the gloom layer. And yeah, you can pretty much just go wherever you want in the game. And the cool thing here also is the fact that because this is so easy to do, you don't need any resources. All you need is the auto build, a mechanic, and a couple steering sticks. And so either after you do a clip or a fly, if you didn't hit any collision, the steering stick's actually right there for you, and you can actually like do two clips in a row without even redoing the ghost stick glitch. Or you can, yeah, just cancel out by using auto build, as you can see here, and then just doing it over again. And so as you can see here, I was actually trying to clip through at this point, but because in the out of bounds space here, everything was just a sloped wall, I actually couldn't get through. And so that's why I couldn't clip in here. But as you can see later on the clip, as I jumped through, I clipped and flew out to try and get to a place where I can get in. And it's possible to get in through here as the wall there is flat. And so you can actually clip in there. And so this is actually quite a cool glitch, as it gives us a lot of freedom and a lot of, you can fly anywhere with the ghost stick flying. With ghost stick clipping, you can clip anywhere. And pretty much the world is our oyster. One quite interesting thing, in fact, too, actually I can do this clip better. I also tested this on the edge of the world map itself in the Gerudo Desert. And in fact, you actually can clip through this theoretical, you can't go any further, world map boundary. However, which I'll show off, I think, in the next clip, if I recall correctly, that boundary, even though it seems like it's the end of the world, it's technically not, because you can do this clip and fly forward and up, and you actually end up hitting, I think after about another 15-20 seconds, the real boundaries of the world where you cannot go any further. One of the fun things, though, of this is when you clip through this theoretical first world map boundary, if you get off, you get really heavily pushed, and Link is forced into a crouching state, excuse me. As you can see here, and then I died. There's another clip of me doing this as well, and as you can see here, I actually hit the boundary, and you can see those XY coordinates of what looks like to be the true world edge. And yeah, and so this is pretty much the glitch. This is just a fun another clip of me getting pushed off when I got off the ghost stick, and then this funny windmill animation from all that speed. And theoretically, abusing this speed might be possible to then, do really large distances by doing first, a ghost stick clip into out of bounds past that theoretical world edge, and then with that really forceful push back, then maybe, paragliding or getting something else off that in more distance. But this is something I haven't really had time to test today, and at least on my end, it's getting late, and so I just wanted to show off the different circumstances where this glitch is possible and kind of explain how to do it. And so yeah, if you want more clarity on how, in terms of specifics of how to do this, feel free to watch my previous video, and this is more of a showcase of specifically the extra step in understanding that you need to be beside a straight wall and have the ghost stick, when you pull up auto build, to be specifically inside of the wall, clipping with no collision. And that's kind of the extra trick compared to ghost stick flying, which I found yesterday.